Hey guys, a quick update. This is now Chinese New Year. So the last blog entry that I have on my channel, that was, well, New Year. Now it's the year of the tiger. So according to the lunar calendar, this is New Year again. So this year in particular, I celebrated Christmas twice because I have a friend from Serbia and you celebrate Christmas like a week later. And then I'm celebrating New Year again because I live in China. But I wanted to give it a quick update because in my last video, well, my office was completely empty, but look at now. So I have done pretty much everything and I wanted to show you guys what I got. So this is my desk and I have some cool stuff, new stuff. So now the monitor is on an arm. It's a mechanical arm that I can move it on pretty much any direction. You can see I can have it really high or I can bring it down. It's pretty cool. The same I can do with the laptop. Basically everything is kind of floating on the desk. And the only thing on the desk is just my MX Craft, this is not MX Master, MX Craft keyboard. Look at that, I have a Louis Vuitton mat that is very nice and soft. So now working with the mouse, it became a lot better. So before I have the MX Master, I changed it to the MX Anywhere 2S. I just feel like it's more comfortable. Couple of JBL speakers, and I have lights, both a lamp and I have LED stripe. Now check this out. I can talk to Siri and say, hey Siri, office on.
Office on.
And that's it. Look at that. That is so cool, right? Now I got little detail here. I got my Ember Cap. So this one detects when you have liquids, automatically turns on, and then it will keep the temperature of my coffee or tea at exactly 58 degrees Celsius. Now it has a battery, so it doesn't really need to live here, but you know, it wirelessly recharge. So if I bring it here, after 2 hours, I have to bring it here and immediately start recharging the battery. So I have my all my lenses here. Before I have 2 tray cabinets, one for the drone and the Sony lenses, one for the Canon cameras and Canon lenses, but I figured it's better to just keep them all together in one place, have a single tray cabinet. It's more easy. And my Sony, my Canon, all in one place. Now I have this beautiful, good to hand the headphones, and I have the Bose QC Certified Mark II that work with it as well. I have this anatomic chair that is really cool, and the one thing I love about it, they are not like anything coming out of under the chair like most other chairs. Everything is kind of hidden. Like for example, these are the switch to move back and forward. It's kind of like just there. It's there somewhere, and it's very comfortable. And the table, of course, is motorized. Now, check this out. Up table, and I can work standing up. Sometimes I might need to show a client a project or work with someone. We might not want to sit down. We will just work standing up. Anyway, I'm gonna bring this down to the original position. And I have this to do all my unboxings. So that makes my overhead camera. You probably noticed that now if I do an unboxing, I think I only did once. Now you will see the LV pattern. Before it was just white. So I can just put my phone here. Unboxings always happen with a phone. I don't usually go into, mounting the camera and put it anywhere. But it can also double down as holding my iPad Pro in case I need a third monitor, because I have the laptop. Then I have the monitor. This is a 4K monitor, HDR, very high quality. But I can also use the tablet as well, multitasking. But the most revolutionary here is what I do with sound, because before I have a lot of problems with sound. Now, this talks several hours of working and figuring out how to do it. And I wanted to, to have really good audio quality and figure out a way in which if I have to move, like it happened not too long ago, where it's not like I wanted to move, I have to, I can take everything now and move it into a new place. And believe it or not, that's what's happening here. If I have to move again, I'm ready. I can move any single day. So here is the thing. I divided the room. So You can see the balcony here. This is where I keep all my cables. You can see immediately how the audio changed. My voice probably is more tiny, more flat. I have all these boxes to review from a small rig, something completely new. You can't even imagine. You've never seen such a big box from a small rig. So that's coming up on 15th of February. Stay tuned. But anyway, I keep everything in there. And the cool thing now is that everything have a purpose. So for example, all these boxes here, completely organize everything I have, all my equipment. So I have drones, gimbals, microphones, lights and filters, forgot what that one is, tools, miscellaneous. Then I have some other stuff there. Everything here on the floor is because on the middle of shooting a drone advertisement, and everything there on top is stuff that I need to review. Well, here is some stuff that kind of looks nice, so I leave it there. That's my mini charging extension. I have here a furniture, I'm still not sure what I'm gonna do with that. That's my arm chopper. So you need to cut someone's arm. That will do the trick. Look at this. Yeah, you may be wondering why this guy need an arm chopper. I'll explain another day. Let me know in the comment section down below if you wanna know about that. But anyway, back to the soundproofing. For example, the sofa right here, that's a part of the soundproofing idea, you know? So the floor being ceramic, it reflects audio. So how do I get rid of the reflection? Well, carpet, and this is basically like a back beam, but on the shape of a sofa. Also the table before, it was this wooden material that will reflect audio as well. So I put a big pad, and everything here have a purpose. Like the boxes here also can reject audio, not just reject, but because they're half empty, they trap the audio inside. They're very, very helpful. Now, for example, the curtain, I bought this curtain myself, and it have a thin layer of rubber inside that not only reflects audio, also I have it much bigger than it should be, so you have all these curvatures here, and that also makes the audio come and go in different directions. But the thin layer of rubber inside that is kind of soundproofing, it's also good for sound isolation. So if people is being very noisy outside on the street, because I live on a second floor, that thin layer of rubber can knock down 20 decibels of that noise. So let's say if I have like an audio recorder, I can measure the audio, someone making noise is picking up at, I don't know, 70 decibels, close the curtain, goes down to 50 decibels. It's huge improvement. Now, the obvious stuff here is the soundproofing panels, and these are very high quality. I realized that if I'm gonna put soundproofing, like the ones I have in the other office, it wasn't very good. So this time I went all in. I bought the best I could possibly buy. And I study a lot. And apparently, you don't need to cover the whole wall. You just need to put it in the right place. And the right place is basically one of the things you really need to do here is, I usually talk here next to my desk. So there are bass traps right there in the corner. I'm shaking the camera all over the place, but anyway, bear with me. So this is a bass strap that is exactly in the direction that I'm talking. The curtain, that they do an excellent job. There are more bass straps on top and the corners. And here are the big sound panels, and these are very important. This is what makes the sounds really good. Right now, I'm talking with my iPhone, inbuilt microphone on my iPhone, and I'm very confident that sounds very good especially compared to before I install everything here. So this is my office now, and this is my office before. Check this out. That's gonna be my office. But that's not the real echo, but yeah, it's very echoey. Big difference, isn't it? So I guess, yet again, I take opportunity to wish everybody Happy New Year, this time a Chinese Happy New Year. Big small rig review is coming up. It's an embargo product, that's what I couldn't show you much, just the box and the branding saying a small rig, but it's gonna be exclusive review. I think I'm gonna be the very first one to unbox it in YouTube. I have another exclusive review coming up. Okay, cloud wheels for one of my electric skateboards. They have the new cloud wheels AT. I think you've probably seen them. Anyway, it's supposed to be embargo. You've seen them. Shh, Don't say anything. Anyway, stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. I'm Gabby. Happy Chinese New Year. I'll catch you up on the next video.